Hmm?
Hi everybody, this is Marketa. I am ANAC Executive Director and I'm here with our lobbyist, Roxanne Gould, and we would just like to give you a very quick update of what's coming up in 2020. So Roxanne, we are in our second year of our legislative session.
Yes, today, Monday, January 6th,
Mhm.
the legislature reconvenes. We have 120 legislators, senators, and assembly members back in Sacramento.
Mhm.
It is the second year of a 2-year session, so they're going to go until about the end of August. And they do have some bills left over from last year. As a matter of fact, about 1,600 that are
Wow.
considered 2-year bills, so they could still survive as they move into the session. They have some deadlines.
So what does it? So what is the first deadline? Because we all know that AB Assembly Bill 890 from Assemblyman Jim Wood, we know that that's the nurse practitioner bill for full practice authority. So that is a 2-year bill. So when is the first deadline? What is it that we should be looking for?
So what she means by a 2-year bill is that it was introduced in 2019 and it's still alive in 2020. But an assembly bill has to be out of the assembly by the end of January or it's dead for the
The
year.
next year, okay.
Yeah.
So the bill needs to be heard in Assembly Appropriation Committee by end of January.
And then on the assembly floor as well.
Oh, an assembly. Okay, so first in the committee, then being voted on the assembly floor, and then sent to Senate
Correct.
before end of January. Wow.
It has to be out of the assembly by the end of January, so yes,
Wow.
exactly.
So, and let's say that we know that Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez from San Diego, she is the one who is the chair of Assembly Appropriation Committee. So if she decides not to hear it, what does it mean for our bill?
It means, the conversation can continue. You could potentially amend language into another bill later in the session, but if they don't have desire to allow the bill to move, it doesn't really matter if it's introduced into another vehicle.
Okay, so, all right, so we're gonna be giving you updates and we're gonna keep our eye on AB 890. And then so that's the 2-year bill. And then for brand new bills, can legislators or authors or interested groups, can they introduce new bills right now in
Yes.
2020?
Yep, they can as of today, and that has begun. The deadline for bill introduction in 2020 is February 21st.
Oh,
they
so
have
we have, okay. all
quite a
right,
bit of time.
Okay, so in that case, since we have until almost end of February, so what we're gonna do, we will be keeping our eye on AB 890. We're gonna be keeping our eyes on any new introduced bills, right,
Mhm.
under end of February. And then we will do another recording by the end of February that we will share with you what new and interesting bills were introduced. And also in the meantime, we'll let you know what AB 890 is doing. Did I say everything correctly?
Everything. They were going to be focused on so many issues this year. I mean, things that we care about but aren't necessarily the focus of ANAC. I mean, homelessness is going to be a huge topic. Dealing with the fires and figuring out how to make sure people have cell coverage during a fire is one issue. We're going to be, of course, dealing with healthcare. We're talking about whether universal healthcare is something that we should continue the conversation on. So, and then there's the independent contractor bill,
Oh, the
AB 5,
85.
that we, among many, many others, have great concerns with. It actually took effect January 1st, and it makes it very difficult for someone to be an independent contractor and requires them to actually be employed in many venues, including healthcare. So we're definitely going to be participating in that, that conversation and making sure our voice is heard.
So I know that there was an injunction filed and in California against AB5. So I know that we read that a California appeal court judge will hear it maybe next week. So then we'll keep our eye on that. I can't even talk on that. And then also if there are or when there are new legislative avenues and legislative efforts to change that, we will also keep eye on that because we are part of a coalition, California Hospital Association coalition. So we are monitoring everything, and with Roxanne at the state capitol, we will hear updates and news right away. So anything else?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Happy 2020 Year of the Nurse. Thank you.